SEO and web design. We spoke the other day in regards to sending over a free video that will explain to you 3 tips and tricks and strategies on how you guys can get more business and dominate some of the search engines on Google. So without further ado, let me go ahead and just dive right into it and kind of give you 3 strategies on how you can get better results. So first and foremost, I want to go ahead and mention that we're going to be talking about 3 important factors. And so number 1 is going to be content. Number 2, we'll be talking about backlinks. And number 3, we'll be talking about citations. So let's go ahead and get started. So as I click on your website here, I'm taking a look at some of basically the content you have here on your homepage. And I noticed that you guys don't really have too much content, right? So you guys are only having maybe 100, 200 words of content on your homepage. And just so you guys know, Google likes to see anywhere between 1,500 and 2,000 words of content on the homepage, and anywhere between 500 and 700 words of content on your service pages. But when I notice here on your website, you guys are just mainly a one-page website, and I also noticed you guys built this with GoDaddy. So you guys are really missing out on the potential of having a website and being found for multiple services in different areas or surrounding the Kansas City area. Now I want to go ahead and take a look at your main competitor on Google. So when I do a quick Google search for, let's see, Kansas City plumber, the number 1 guy right now showing up is A.B. May Plumbing. And so if we take a look at his website, you'll see that they're a much bigger website. They have a lot of pages, service pages on their site. All right. And so one thing that I would encourage you guys to definitely do is go ahead and add more pages, service pages of the services that you guys offer. And then, like I said, add anywhere between 1,500 words of content on your homepage and 500 to 700 words of content on your service pages. Now, going back to the Google page here, when I look up Kansas City plumber, I notice you guys are nowhere really to be found. And I'm sure that has a lot to do with the fact that you guys don't have too much content, which is really just one main factor. But let's go ahead and dive deep into the next part of this video, which is backlinks, okay? Now, if you're not familiar with backlinks, let me go ahead and just explain what backlinks are and how that helps you rank higher in the search engine, okay? So the way Google works, right? Google works kind of like a big popularity contest. And when you're a plumbing website, right, and you're launched on Google, what Google wants to see is that other relevant websites, powerful relevant websites that are related to plumbing or home services are linking back to you, okay? So the more websites you have out there that are telling Google that you are a relevant source of information for plumbing, right, or a service, then Google's going to grant you better search result rankings on the search engine, okay? Here's a tool that I like to use called Ahrefs.com, and Ahrefs, I pretty much pay about $400 a month for this tool. It gives me access to important information, and it lets me know where your website is online, okay? So 2 important key factors right here. We have UR and DR, and to explain that to you, UR is the amount of power that your website has to rank high on the search engines, right? And the higher the number this is, the higher your power is to rank, right? And DR, as you can tell here, you don't have any DR. DR really is just the trust that you have developed with Google over time with the links that are linking back to your website, okay? So the more websites you have out here linking to your website that have power and trust with Google, the higher these numbers are going to go, okay? So I see here that you have 6 websites linking back to you, giving you 15 backlinks. Let's go ahead and check out your competition. When I look at your competitor here, you can see that they've obviously been doing this for a while now, and they're up to 40 in UR and 28 in DR, giving them 492 websites linking back to them and 3.28 thousand backlinks. So they have a really good trust flow and good power with Google, and that is why they're getting a lot of traffic landing on their website. Now, when I did a quick search to see what keywords you guys are currently being found for when someone looks up plumbers in Kansas City or Overland Park, the only keyword that came up right here was Overland Park plumbers. It's currently getting 150 searches a month, so 150 people are looking for this service a month in Overland Park. But you guys are not getting any visitors to your website, and that is because you guys are somewhere between the 10th or 11th page on Google. So you guys are not getting any traffic at all whatsoever. Now let's go ahead and take a look at your competitor, A.B. May, right? A.B. May Plumbing. Let's see what keywords they're currently being found for, all right? So as we scroll down here, we see that they are currently being found for plumbers, Kansas City, right? They're #1 spot on Google. this search term is getting 150 searches a month, and they're landing 14 visitors a month for that keyword. Okay, refrigerator repair Kansas City, 100 searches a month, they're landing 14 visitors, and they're on the second spot on Google. Right? Let's see what else. What else can we find here? So they got plumbing companies Kansas City, 80 searches a month. Right? They're getting 11 clicks to their website, and they're on the second spot on Google. AC repair Kansas City, 100 searches a month, 10 visits, 10 clicks to their website. They're on the fourth spot of Google. All right, what else can we find here? Kansas City appliance repair, 50 searches a month. They're getting 7 clicks to their website. Right, they're on the second spot of Google. Okay, AC repair Overland Park. Right, so as you can see here, they're getting found for a lot of keywords. Plumber in Kansas City. Right, they're getting clicks all over. And as we can go, we can keep going and going. Let's take a look at some of their highest keywords that they're currently being found for. So as we check some of these out, you can obviously see Kansas City plumber, 150 searches a month, right? They're landing 51 visitors to their website. Okay, these can all be calls, people calling, looking for a plumber in the Kansas City area. Okay, plumbing Kansas City, 100 searches a month, right? 45 clicks to their website. What else? Plumbers in Kansas City, 100 searches a month. They're getting 34 visits, right? And again, they're number one for all of these keywords. Okay, Kansas City plumber, 70 searches a month, 31 clicks to their website. And it just goes on and on. So as you can see here, they're doing a good job at landing a lot of new business every single month just for being on the number one on Google. Okay, and it's really hurting you guys not being on the front page, right? Landing any of this traffic, because this could mean a lot of new potential customers for your business, and it can definitely help you guys grow. So the next thing I want to cover, aside from keywords and traffic, I want to get to the last part of this video, and that is citations. So what are citations? Citations are pretty much directories like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Yellow Book, Yellow USA. Basically directories where you are able to put your business name, business address, and phone number. And the more directories that you are currently listed under, the more Google is going to give you better search engine results. Okay, so let's take a look at where you guys are. So when I did a quick search with this tool that I like to use called whitespark.ca, it allows me to see how many directories you guys are currently found under. And I see here that you guys have 17 directories that you guys are currently being found for. But when I look at your competitor right here, AB May, they currently have 6. And so you might be wondering, well, why do I have more than them, but I'm not being found at all? Well, not all directories are created equal. Some directories are way more powerful than others. And so what we can do here is we can go into your competitors' directories, see where they're currently submitting all their business information on, and we can go after these same directories, right, that have a lot of power, and then submit your business in all of these, and then also continue to build the list of directories that your business is currently being found for. Doing that will enable to show up higher on this area called the map pack, right? So if you have a lot of citations, a lot of directories, right, the higher quality and the higher volume that you have over your competitors, the more likely you are to rank up here, and it'll also help you rank down here. So those are the 3 tips and tricks and strategies that I would recommend that you guys implement in your website. And if you guys implement any of these strategies that I just shared with you today, I guarantee you that you will begin to see better results and your phone will begin to ring off the hook. Okay, this is what the best of the best are currently doing online on Google to get better results and get long-lasting results when it comes down to their marketing. So if you guys have any questions at all whatsoever, or you decide to do this yourself, that's completely fine with me. However, if you need any help at all whatsoever, or you have any questions at all, please feel free to reach back out to me. I would love to see what I can do to help you guys get to the next level and land more business. So if you have any questions, leave me an email, and I'll be more than happy to connect with you guys. With that being said, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.